A North Omaha neighborhood continues to make great strides to fight crime and develop their community while preserving history at the same time. Lindsay Thies is in Gifford Park today to share their past, present, and future. Lindsay?
Well, I'm here today, Jen, at the Community Bike Shop, and this is one of a dozen programs in this ethnically diverse, financially diverse, and also one of the safest neighborhoods in Omaha. I'm here with James. You're one of the volunteers here at the Community Bike Shop, and I understand kids, adults from all different walks of life come in here. What kind of people do you see come in here on a daily basis?
Oh, it's a huge mix. Little kids come in here to learn about bikes. Adults that are commuters, they bring their bikes in. People really down on their luck, and the bike's the only possession they have. We see them. It's a fascinating community.
Wonderful, wonderful. And it's that fascinating community, that real togetherness that has made this what a lot of the residents call a very special place. Take a look. Last fall, when crews demolished the 100-year-old historic Clorinda Page building, the community mourned.
It was such a beautiful historic building.
Today,
if weeds actually grow too much, they can actually go into a sprout and they'll be harder to pick up.
A piece of that history has a safe haven in an unassuming North Omaha community.
We're going to end up doing some kind of like a design, kind of like that. So
Gifford Park.
That's the spirit that this neighborhood, people embrace that.
Gifford Park is unique. In the late 1900s, it was the affluent part of town, flanked with businesses like the California Pharmacy and the Circle Theater. As time passed and Omaha grew west, the neighborhood changed.
These were vacant lots back in 2001 with tires and rocks and junk trees. And as a neighbor to a small group, we decided let's make it a community garden.
But that choice has grown to a neighborhood that is rich, not in the pristine suburban sort of way.
It's not just ethnically diverse. There's cultural diversity. We have a large diversity of housing stock.
But in experiences. Residents run a dozen of community programs.
I have to reach it. Okay, can you hold that carefully?
Including community garden plots and a space for kids.
They get super excited about harvesting the peas and pulling carrots and even pulling weeds they get excited about.
The crops that are harvested in this, it's like this ground is blessed.
There's a fort building backyard and a community bike shop.
This isn't the first time you've ever held a snake, is it?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
And Gifford Park also boasts some of Omaha's lowest crime rates. At a time where we've seen differences in violence in communities all across the country, you can't help but wonder if more cities had more Gifford Parks, what would that be like?
It's not a thought of, different people from different places don't get along. That just doesn't exist here.
A unique community that seemed to figure it out.
It may be different than people are used to, but I think the benefits far outweigh any concerns.
And back out here live at the Community Bike Shop, Gifford Park, kind of the main intersection here in that neighborhood is that 33rd and California intersection, and they are celebrating that location big. This Friday is actually the 33rd Friday of the year, so they are having a big community get-together. The bike shop, some of the local farming plots around here are going to be happening, and they say the entire community, not just Gifford Park, is welcome to show up. Jen, we're going to send it back to you.
Love to see people working to make a difference. Thanks, Lindsay.